Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Carlos with Twins Reef, and this is the update of the Red Sea Reefer 300 planted aquarium. And at this exact moment of this tank's life, it's probably the happiest I am. For those that are new to this channel, let me give you guys a quick backstory regarding this tank. I bought this tank exactly at the same moment that I bought the Red Sea Reefer reef tank next to it. So they're both twin aquariums with different personalities inside. And man, when I first set up this tank, guys, I was having issues with hair algae, with cyanobacteria, and plants dying off. And after intense research, supposedly, or after trials and tribulations and all my learning experience, I think you always have to fail, or somebody has to fail once for others to learn from that one person's mistake. And in this case, that's what happened to me. After, you know, making a bunch of mistakes and things not looking good, honestly, I came to that point where I just wanted to give up regarding the Planet Tank. I was asking myself, why is keeping a Planet aquarium harder than keeping a fresh a reef tank, a saltwater tank? When I started this hobby years back, I started with freshwater. I kept cichlids, community tank. I even kept a dirted Planet aquarium, and that was probably my best Planet tank, even better than this one when it comes to plant growth. But I didn't want to do a dirted Planet tank when it came to this. Sometimes I thought probably the lights were a little bit overkill. I have the AI Primes freshwater. I lowered the intensity of the lights, guys, after, you know, getting opinions from other people. I dose my tank now. I went with RODI, straight RODI. I supplement the water with Illyrium, if that's the correct name, from CChem. Basically restores all the essential minerals that the plants needs for growth. And for pH, guys, I have a pH of 6.5 now. So I use CChem neutralizer and CChem discus pH. And since then, guys, my fish have been breeding like crazy. That's when it comes to my angelfish. I've seen so much growth when it comes to my angelfish. My discus, they look so happy now. They have color. Before they were all dark and up, getting sick. Unfortunately, I lost 3 discus. That's my fault. On my birthday, which was like a couple months back in April, I bought 5 discus, high-end discus from Golden State Discus and Roseville. And from those 5 discus that I have bought, I'm only left with these 2 here, which is the blue diamond, and this seems to be like some sort of pigeon blood discus. And the other discus, they died. I'm like really upset if I talk about it, because, you know, they are expensive. But besides that, I added new additions. Plant growth has been crazy. For those that have been following, I added house plants to this tank. That way they could outcompete the algae in the tank with nutrients and all that type of stuff. And the plants, man, they have been doing good. I lost a couple of plants. That was because when I bought them from Home Depot, I didn't notice that the base of the plant was broken. They were damaged, and when I had them here, they died. Also, they weren't doing so well, but then somebody left a comment on one of my videos and said, hey, when you add plants, you got to cut down those roots and let those new roots adjust so that plant, you gotta cut those roots so new roots could grow. That way the plant gets adjusted to the water, or being in water instead of soil. And man, since I did that, I saw new root growth. Plants are doing healthy to the point that this Montipora, this, I forgot, it's with the M, Monstera houseplant has grown a new leaf. It's doing good. My peace lily looks like it's about to grow a new leaf as well. My palm is doing good. My fern is doing good. And I just added, I forgot the name of this houseplant, but I just added that last night. But the houseplants are doing good. Man, and then I went to Home Depot. I mean, not Home Depot. I went to Petco. I bought these Java ferns that were on sale because they were dying. I glued them to my driftwood, and they are growing, except the ones to my right here. I think they're still there. If I pay close attention, they are still there, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna grow. They just need to acclimate a little bit, or they need a little bit more nutrition for them to grow. Also, the driftwood, man, I'm so happy with the driftwood. When I first set up this tank, the driftwood was upside down basically, and it kind of looked funny on the tank. So I actually flipped them upside down. That way, it seems like they are roots from a tree or from some sort of plant in the tank, and it looks dope. But especially, it would look funny if the houseplants weren't there, but having the houseplants there, I think it makes it look pretty cool. I've also added a new anuvias. So this anuvias is big. I got a new leaf on that. The ferns are doing good, even though they do have some sort of black algae on the leaves. Man, they are doing better than they were a couple months ago. My wisteria here on the back, they are also growing. Forgive me for the glare. They are growing, even though they're not growing so flush and healthy like they supposed to. Reason for that, guys, is because I decided to go with sand for my substrate, and sand doesn't really hold any nutrients for the plants, even though I'm using root tabs. But the plants are still alive. They're still doing good. We have some lily plant right here. Again, the wisteria. We have the java fern, and I know I said java fern on those right there, but those are actually java moss. And we have cryptons, or I forgot the name of these. Amazon swords, they're doing good. And then I also added some jungle val, which those usually grow a lot, but there isn't a lot of light growing or hitting those jungle vals in the back. And I know the fish, they're all front because they want to eat. New additions, I added this black angelfish. I bought it from a local pet store about 30 minutes away from my house. This angelfish is called, they said it was called a I forgot the name of it, but I forgot, but some sort of angelfish from another country, and it looks beautiful. It looks stunning. I know there's a lot of black angelfish in the market, but this one, guy, sort of looks like a veil angelfish, but it's not. I like his body. It looks beautiful. I can't wait for it to grow. Koi angelfish are doing wonderful, healthy. Again, they are breeding. I have a breeding pair. I feel like setting up a little 20 gallons to see if we could get any angel fish, but I don't know if I want to go through that. Again, discs are doing good. Another new addition is my I've always wanted this fish, but every time I go to my local pet store, they will sell out quick. They said there was this guy that one day he'll get a batch of them, he'll buy all the electric blue rams. And finally I bought one. They had a lot. I felt like buying more, but having so many fish in this tank, I was like, I'm gonna just buy one. And here it is. He's doing good. He has his blue electric color, healthy, peaceful fish. Rams are really peaceful. One fish that they said that's not really peaceful when it comes to ram is the golden ram. It's a new addition that I also bought, and only bought one. But I told the person from my pet store, I was like, man, I bought it from them. They're like, oh, I thought those were aggressive. But I told them, man, it has been a good citizen of this aquarium. Really peaceful. I love it. My German blue rams, they kind of look like Bolivian rams. They're right there. It doesn't have the color of a typical German blue, or it's probably could be my lighting, or it could be something in my water chemistry that made it lose its color. But one thing I've read a time back was regarding German blue rams. There's something where they breed them that they add to their food that actually, colors them up. So when they arrive at the local pet stores, they have they're so vibrant when it comes to that bluish purple color with all these sparkling speckles on its body, the black. But yeah, once you keep them, you bring them home, they lose that color. And regardless, they're still beautiful fish. I like them. They kind of look like Bolivian rams, which for those that have been following me for a while, the the setup, the intent of this tank was to set up like I wanted to be like the most natural tank, having natural or wild caught discus, wild caught angelfish, and like any fish that didn't have that much color in it. But then I decided just to go with fish that have a little bit more color. I wanted like more like a pale looking fish, just sort of like the Siamese algae eaters that I just added to. Again, I was having issues with algae. I added Siamese algae eaters. Man, these fish, they will eat hair algae, they will eat any type of algae, really active. They're not aggressive. So there's the difference between the Siamese algae eater and the Chinese algae eater. Just make sure that your Siamese algae eater, they have that black stripe all over their body. My tetras are doing good. I have cardinals, neons. I have rummy nose tetras also doing good. Here and there we will find a tetra on the floor, but it's probably like one tetra every like 1 or 2 months. And yeah, fish are doing good. I haven't seen my peppermint cory catfish breed yet, so the intent was never to breed this fish. But when I had them in a 30-gallon, which I never paid attention, never did water changes, they bred, and I think I started with 3 or 4, and now I'll have probably like 7 peppermint cory catfish. They're a really interesting fish. I like their personality. They're always active, eating things from the ground. Another fish that I like, and I even had to buy another one, forgive the glare, is the hillstream loach. Amazing fish, super active, will eat any algae from the glass or from the leaves of your plants. Here and there I'll see them on the plants. Trying to see if I can find the other one, which I found it. It's right over there. But yeah, so for basically my cleanup clue for my freshwater is my Siamese algae eater, my hillstream loaches, and my peppermint cory catfish. I used to have an autosynclus. I probably still have one, but I haven't seen them in a while unless they died. So that's another fish that I need to add. Autosynclus. And besides that, I think that's gonna be enough. I don't know if I was to add a snail, if it'll do good here, because again, we have cichlids. I'm not so sure if my rams or my angelfish or discus will mess with my snails. Another, I don't know what I'm doing, but I must be doing something good, because I do not have issues with algae on my plants, on my driftwood, on my glass. Everything's doing good. I did a hard reset, guys, for those that are new. The driftwood was covered with hair algae. I almost gave up again. I just freaking took them out the tank, brushed them off, rinsed them off, and since then, guys, I haven't seen no algae on it. I mean, I'm lying. There is a little bit of algae there, what's probably been there for weeks now. I just leave it how it is. I could usually take that off, but before it was horrible. This glass will be covered with algae. So what I think that's helping, I adjusted the light intensity. I added houseplants. I added more plants. They outcompete the nutrients. They outcompete the algae for the nutrients. Then I added a cleanup crew: hillstrom loaches, Siamese algae eaters, peppermint cory cats, autosynclus. All these fish, they consume algae, so they help. I even felt like buying not guppies but mollies, because mollies do good also with algae. Plant growth is doing good. I gotta rescape the plants or move them around or do something, because it looks all out of control, and I know I could do something a little bit better. And the only reason I don't do it, because the tank looks wonderful, looks good. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The sump is pretty simple. All I have is just the regular auto top off right there, and that's it. I switched to filter floss. I use filter floss now. Before I was using the filter socks. They get clogged so fast in the freshwater tank. I use filter floss, guys, and the filter floss, I change that thing out like once a month. Super good. I recommend it. I even feel like doing filter floss for my saltwater tank, but I'm not so sure how will that play out when it comes to the saltwater tank. But you know, it's mechanical filtration, so I don't think that will affect it. It's probably it's not I mean, it's not as their pores are not as small as the filter socks, but that's why we have a skimmer for your freshwater to trap all the bigger particles. But yeah, this is the video for the Red Sea Reefer 300 Planet tank. I appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, that there is the saltwater tank. I already made an update on that one. And yeah, tanks look good. Let me give you guys a quick view of both of the tanks together. Man, in person, these tanks look beautiful, looks wonderful. And I've always been a freshwater guy, so I love both of my tanks, but my freshwater tank, guys, it's beautiful, it's stunning. But anyhow, enough talking. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, comment down below. Until next time, I am out. Peace.